Final pass. Okay, guys, the very first match start bhara यो point of time सम्म हामी conversion भइसकेका छौँ as we have to talk about that not late on but by now basement that is the very fun fact that we must need to cooperate है त त्यही रहेको छ गाडी कुदाइ अगाडि बढ्दै हुनुहुन्छ टिम 4M but various of the teams are absent in this very present scenario. I don't know the exact reason behind that being absent in this very present situation as this is a very day thought for the team EA. Players are getting knocked out over here. Let's get over here for the team RE as well. Two of the players are knocked out, so the revival need to be restarted, but that our one also got knocked out. Last place standing is over here. I know he is trying to just retreat this fight on our side. Moreover, on her team side, let's get ready for that. Here, Babbling is on that downside area. This goes a shot against Babbling, but Anavi also facing some sort of difficulties with that shot. This goes the shots, and Babbling just got knocked out at this current stage of the time. Then after that, Airy has been here with the grenade. I guess this will work out since a very less damage was necessary to take him down at the situation, and that nade, that ear of that certain nade, and the very what it is called as yeah, so whatever it may be. Okay guys, let's get ready. Katz is over here for the team Katz. Dome is standing. Two of the player already got knocked in. Finish for this very team. For the team HORAA Sports, one of the player already got knocked in. Finish. There is the ability of the very last Doman standing as in this very present scenario, and that is a very true fact. Let's just get ready for this. Player 1 HORAA is just performing out that certain healing of job on this very present situation. For the team C1, Boila, Melody, Kulan will be the very player against the player 1 HORAA. There goes some sort of sorts. That was nice to say that. And Kaznorb is over here. The refuel job has already been done at in this very present situation to just look after it. And let's get ready with that the very grenade. Let's go. I've had already gone over there. Player for HORAA is over here. Last one is standing. Habit has to go with that. And okay, let's go with that. The nade connection ma आयो but knock parna अलि गाह्रो परेको छ. HORAA Sports versus KATZEYE Sports को बीचको फाइट हो रहा है. Consistency छ तो एकदम राम्रो छ, but C1 is here for the third party. They have the numerous number advantage rather than both that team, and this will be the fine spray but converted that certain player into .sp but couldn't able to manage that one knock at the place, so that it is a disappointment. Player 1 HORAA just got knocked out by Melody's beautiful grenade. Last man standing will be our player for HORAA, the last two for the team. Let's go for the shot. 1-in-1. Let's go for the 1v2. Trying for the finish, but couldn't able to do that. So, and the player will be revived over here. And as we have to call out that fact that Melody does 1v3 at this present situation, that is pretty much impressive for the team Kaz. I guess last man standing since RYU as, and then after that Lily, 3 of the player got exited from the lobby. That is not so obvious at that point, but they do feel such casualty, which was really hard to just accept for this spirit team. Only 29 seconds left in this very present scenario, and we have to go for the another stage of the zone by this very time. Just holding up the scenario. 36 players and 11 teams will be here for the battle. How they manage out the sorts of the battlefield proposes in this very current situation. Okay guys, let's just get ready for that. 36 players and 11 teams were over here at in this space. Only 2 minutes and 6 seconds left in this very present scenario to go for it. Let's just hope for a fine game. Yeah, he just got knocked out at this very point. And I guess for the babbling that this will be the very finishing touch or her team. Overall team just got activated by the team C1. As I know for the team EA there is the ability of the very Roman Sunny which just got exited from the lobby, and that was a bad fact for the team. As for the team EA, there haven't been any of the fine matches so far in the last 2 days. By this very time the story is same, the situation is same. Okay, they have to just uplift themselves since this is the very second last day. There is the another day that will be last. For that last day they have to be well prepared by having such a fine goal to come back out in the very stay. Let's go for the shots. sxsq just got knocked out at that place. Contrain is over here, going for the close up. This goes the shots. Players are being knocked at this prison scenario. Another one player got knocked out at that place. Zev is over here. That will be the finish against the Poppy. That will be a casualty for the team Zayas. Last miss stand will be our Zev. Let's go for the shot. That was nice one. Let's go for the another one. The player has already been converted into very low dot HP, and that will be the clutch by the 1-in-1 herself. Zev for the team. That was really fabulous, and she gonna be reviving her. She will be responsible for the revival of the very two player. Moreover, to be this all depend upon them, and the very certain revival job however has already been started. Only 25 seconds left in this very prison scenario. The revival job however has already been done, and the healing up process has already been executed by the team. And we have to talk about the another Esports. We have to go over here for this spirit team. 3 player available. One of the player for this certain team has been absent, so that they have to carry this game with 3 minutes standing, as literally they will have had faced the drop class against the team ASL, but by this very game there is no ASL entry, or they are absent in this very certain team certain game. They missed the game match, so that there is no any drop classes. Moreover, they don't face any of the casualty, or moreover they don't have any of the frag points, so that the confidence will be little low. But according to the number advantage, they are fine to go with that, since they haven't lose anything. Only 50 seconds left for the next zone. That will be our stage 4th, and I'm obviously ready to see that what's gonna be happening next. There is vehicle ability for the Zev. However, has to go with that the very vehicle app pros. Only 40 seconds left in this very present scenario. Let's just get down. There comes the constant shots against the player, but couldn't able to deal any of the fruitful damage against her. At this momentum, only 20 seconds left in this very present scenario. We have to talk about the another team so called Esports. They are looking after the team Zayas, who just have had fought against a team and have had grab out that certain victory on their name. Moreover, the solo player for the team Zayas is responsible for that clutch at this momentum, since she was the only one to carry all of those 4 frags on her own. That was great. We have had 9 teams available at this very present momentum. The zone has been converted, and I'm really really much ready or excited to see the zone shifting, and this will be the very shifting, and Val got that certain zone. Goddamn zone. That was really fabulous for the team, but I guess RYU also could able to take fine control at the heel if they want to. Then one of the player for the team Val is going on the sides. I just guessed that, so they are just looking after that heel to capture out. Not really, but Liluka and her foot, or her certain momentum shows us that she is looking after or scouting the area of the hill, as they are also trying for that. Moreover, to be there is a team so called RYU Esports at this very point. For this very team, one of the players is absent for the certain team, but moreover to be they haven't got engaged in any of the fights, so 3 minutes standing at this very present situation without any of the flags, without any of the casualty. So that will be our neutral decision, neutral situation for this very team. The last place for the team has been exited from the lobby at hashtag 9, so they have to die without any of the placement point. But moreover to be, as Kaz got agitated, remaining of the 8 teams will able to grab out such on their side, on their table, or whatever it may be on their pocket. In simple sense, for the team Zayas, they are just getting out of this situation as soon as possible. They are slamming out that certain what is called as sack. Yes, RYU Abby just got knocked and finished by the team ER. How did they got control over here, whereas RYU have the maximum chances to just rule out over here? By this very time, they don't have such resources and such knowledge advantage as like the team ER, but 3v4 wouldn't be that hard at that situation, but the resources make it more obvious to win for the team ER. Since see that what is it's called as double-sided vehicle glider, not glider, what is it called as, I don't know, I just forget that name of this certain vehicle. If you do know that, then let me know in the chat section. That will be fine. For now, I will regard this as a very deadliest double-sided vehicle which work on both sides, water and land. By this very time, for the team VAL, they are obviously ready as a neutral team. They finally decided to get engaged in any of the fights, so they are just looking for the angles. If they could able to get that, so they're gonna be swing their game in this very present scenario. Only 13 seconds left for the another stage of the zone closing. That will be our stage 5, and we are definitely ready for that. Are you guys ready for that? On their pocket in simple sense. Okay guys, VALKYRIES is over here, as by now to be only 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this very present scenario to go for it. I'm hoping for a fine game for the Spirit team as well, looking after it, trying to go for the shots, and that will be constant one for the team ER. Mufar is over here and in this very present very concern. Okay guys, and for the team ER, Mufar is just getting down on the sides. They have had to grab out overall 3 kills in this very present situation. Concern Haber has to go with that. She and Kulan at on that area. This was Mufar, but our vehicle could able to save it. Yeah, in this very present scenario, if that was another vehicle rather than this, then that will gonna be blown off for sure. To be the speed will be maxed than that, but in this simple sense, this vehicle can hold much more damage than any other of the vehicles. Okay guys, healing up job has already been started in this very present situation. 22 players and 6 teams are over here in this very present scenario for the team 4M as well. Triple standing, one of the player for this very team has have got absented in this certain match for the team. So SASSY is over here. Oli SASSY, Sui SASSY, Unzi SASSY and Bam SASSY will be the 4 men standing without any of the frag points. Moreover, to be the point at to be that is need to be noted as like no casualty, so no frags as well for them to have it, since they haven't got engaged in any of the battles so far, but they are trying to do that so by this present momentum. At this very present scenario for the team KSC, one of the players so called Diny just got knocked out, but the recovery phase has been already started and the player need to be revived soon. Okay, bad shot for the team KSC. One is facing constant shots and I guess that will be the finish, but one good thing is that Kaisa revived one of the players and that got the very first kill for the team, and by this time they have to move out from here, not ready, but the revival need to be done on time. They do have had time to go to the zone as now to be, but the vehicle blast got both of the players at the same time as the last player is at on low HP, so that vehicle burst could able to collectively exit or destroy their game at that point. And VALKYRIES is trying to go for the swords. In this very present situation, they are just bursting the tire out to make out a certain difficulties for the team ER to get into the very zone, which will be a very smart move or such a creative move for the team to have at 4M in the very fights. This will be the second kill, but that has also been collected by 𝐒𝐋𝐎𝐓, who at the first stage have exited that certain team so-called KATZEYE. Last place standing for the team KATZEYE has been killed or eliminated by the player 𝐒𝐋𝐎𝐓, as by now to be still able to grab out the second one as well. If you have to talk about the fragger, then C is the only fragger or the only responsible body till now to grab out such frags, but both of the players are ready to get that. So but for the team Val, RYU just got knocked out at this present scenario. Val is the team which is to be controlling the certain area. Bam SASSY knocked one of the players for the team C1. Melody got exited as well. Sweetie and Boila will leave the 2 minutes standing. Melody, the top fragger, the aggressive girl himself, got exited from the lobby. Sweetie also got knocked out. Boila will be the last place standing, or her last woman to be started for her team, standing for her team. She will be the responsible for the future, the points table, and the remaining the very things that are gonna be hampering the points table for the team. For sure to be Boila is trying to go for the shots, but okay, look at that team SASSY. They are coming out into the very zone. That will be really open. Boila got exited by this time by Val itself. Bam SASSY will be the last standing. I guess she will also die outside the very zone, as like I mentioned out, and last 3 teams are over here. Here Elsa will be the very player for the team as a last player representative for the team 4M. The very same story for this very team as well, and Val is making sure this game will be there in this very present scenario Four players standing for the team. 4v1v1. The ending is probably the very sure. If we could able to see any of the magical movement over here by Foem Lucy or Elsa at this momentum, that will be great. Let's go, Boylite getting closer with Liliuka, whereas upper side, control has been taken by the team. Val Wisdom and VALKYRIES, they are controlling over the zone, but Elsa got exited. Last place standing will be Luki, also got exited by up hand side area, and the chicken has been done by the team VAL Esports with for 6 frag. They got 16 points in the very first game as 10 point as a second point, and that was really fabulous to call it as. And I will call it as a beautiful match for them to have. And Sian Melody got 7 frag, and she was the top fragger, although she exited earlier. Uh, Not earlier, but into hashtag 5, I guess, or something like that, and that was really great. The very first game has been already finished. I will meet you at the very next game. Till then, bye bye. We'll be right back after a break. Okay guys, the very second game has been already started, and the map will be our none other than, yes guys, you guys are right, the map of none other than Miramar itself. And we are looking after 13 teams, 50 players. Among those of the 13 teams, we will be the champion for the game number 2 or overall game number 8. And 8th in total. This is the very second last day. This is the event of Golf Tournament Grand Finals, day second last, and tomorrow will be the last of that. So let's get ready for that. Where were the drop classes? I didn't see any of those at this momentum, but I think there must be some sort of difficulties for against these of the teams, but I was wrong at this momentum. 13 teams, all the 13 teams are into their different drop locations, so it is really hard to just predict that there will be initial fights and all, but let's just see what is gonna be happening there, and by now that will be the factual thing to just look after it. If you guys are new to the channel, yes guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and that will be motivating the Go Play Nepal Esports to organize such of the fine tournament and new day on. That will be the very fine thing. Let's get moving with that. The very vehicle approach. But as we go with that, KATZEYE is over here. Only 50 seconds left in this very present scenario to go for the another stage of the zone. That will definitely be this stage 2. Till then, we have to look after the team which is most probably to get into the very fights, and the very intense momentum for us to have had is to see the fights, the different fights, the different clutches, the one-in-ones, and each and every details of the game that fascinates us in this situation. I'll try to just cover up all the situation that you need to see at this current momentum. Let's just see that. Okay guys, we have 18 seconds left in this very present scenario to go to the another stage of the zone. That will be stage 2. At this very present scenario, JS is looting after the area of Los Leoneos, where they are the very only teams to loot out, but Team RD also getting closer and closer by the times as they are looting after the certain street compounds nearby to that. Only 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this very present scenario to go for it. And 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. 500 meters need to be bypassed by this certain team in order to get to the very zone, whereas 2 of the players for this very team had already been into the very zone. They got a certain, what it is called as, the very zone age. Yes, the age of the zone, they have already got that. 4 minutes left for the close encountering for the next stage of the zone. Until the 15, there is 4 minutes left. Okay guys, as like I mentioned now, this is the very second game. We have had different 2 matches after that, as in the third match we have to face out the very Rondo map, and at the last as well there will be again a match of Erangel, which is the very first match, as like the first match, since every day you will play 4 different matches, whereas 2 will be the same map. That will be Erangel at the first and the last, and rather than this, another 2 map will be a Rondo at the third and Miramar at the second. That is a very map schedule that you need to know in this very present situation. Let's get moving with the vehicle approach. All of the players have already got that zone, but Team RYU is far from the zone. They are in different island. Okay guys, they have to be there soon. It's by now to be the clear path for them to get the zone is the area of Valide Mad Breeze. Okay guys, and for the team SSSQ, they are over here. Zone is just coming closer. They have looted out the essential loots, some level of needed loots. Sia and Sweetie is over here. Melody, Sweetie, Hulan and Voila will be the 4 players standing. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in this very present situation. Concern to look after that. This is the very stage 1, and we have to go for the another stage of the zone. That will be the stage 2 for sure to be. For the team ER, Noob Pride is over here. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in this very present scenario to go for it. This is the very stage 1, so we need to go for the another stage of the zone. That will be our stage 2. Just Zab is over here. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in this very present scenario to go for it. And by this time, this is the very stage 1. only 400 meters needs to be get bypassed, as on this area are situational situative concerns. Only 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this very present scenario to go for the another stage of the zone. That will be stage 2. We are obviously ready. I'm looking after this. I think there will be a fight initiated by the team RE or ER. Both of the teams are unknown about each other still now, but let's see. But RE are just being moved out in their rotation by not touching or making any of the attack or any of the movement, any of the sparkle things against the enemies. So they are going on their own way, which is really fine. In this very present scenario, it is one of the essential part of the game, as like I think. Since the early fight can lead a clutch, beautiful clutch without any of the men lose, but there must be this must be any of the teams. If not the enemy. So there is a 50-50 risk. So risk taking is a little bit hard by this time. But if RE took that opportunity or take that certain risks, they will have gotten that upright area. But yeah, they don't do that, and they are going closer to the team 4M. There must be some sort of clash between them, but they chose to just hold up in this situation over here. And I'm looking after the team Zayas, and they are just going by the center of two different teams, ER and EA. If they have had fight over here, then this will be sandwich and stuff. But KATZEYE just got knocked out at this prison scenario in this area. CN and KATZEYE. Between these of the very teams, the fight has been already initiated, whereas the very first move have been taken out by the team, not other than team C1, and another one trade for the team KATZEYE. It is really hard to catch out both of the players at the same time. So guys, RYU is trying to make that revival to one of the players so called Nor. I guess that revival will be possibly done on time, but yeah, RYU just left it out. If she don't, then this must be a successful revival at the time. But at this present momentum, the top player also got knocked at this present scenario, and Ash will be the last one standing. The only option I'm just looking after the catch is that she must have to fall back in this very previous situation, or have to go for the rotation at this current momentum. Okay guys, catch Ash will be the last one standing. This will be the shot against the least player standing at that momentum, and the last player also got exited from the lobby. So RIP to that player as well. In this very presence in the situation, it was not a good deed to have had the initial exit from the lobby. They got nothing for this match, as like the very first one. I guess okay, no, KATZEYE got some sort of 3-4 frags for them to have it, and without any of the placement point, they have to die, since they died on #9, as like I remember. And the killer team was our team, none other than team 4M. For the team 4M, they have better got 1 kills for the team KATZEYE. Players are getting knocked out. KATZEYE got instant knocked in. His last place standing for this team will be our player, none other than Diony. Since 2 of the player already got exited, last place standing is just moving out of this situation, just trying to get a safe space to make her comfortable, and moreover to be just really on that area for next sort of the zones. Okay guys, that is a very fact. Only 1 minute left in this very present scenario, and we have to go for the another stage of the zone. That will be stage start. Cyan are going by the area of San Martin, not straightly but trying for a long that rotation. That is long and rough, I guess, but by this move they don't have to fight against the team well in the context of rotation. So that is good for the team C1. They are just comfortable enough to fight against the team, since they have had a 4 player standing in this very present scenario, and moreover they got 4 elimination point by exiting a certain team so-called KATZEYE at this moment, which make them more confident in the game, motivated, or moreover to be sxsq are also closer, and Boila gonna be clashing there soon. But as soon I said that, the Boila changed her direction and going straightly to the zone, and that will be very fine, I guess. SSSQ, they are just they are relaying some sort of time at that area for loot out or different kind of thing, or maybe they gonna try to move with the zone. Yeah, together with the zone will be a fine option to do. By this time the zone has already been revived, and this is the very stage 2 zone, and we are going for the another stage of the zone that will be still start for the team EA. RE, DAY-3, Battlings, and KATZEYE will be the 4 minutes standing. RE just got offline. I don't know the exact reason behind going offline at the situation, which is not so good. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this very present scenario. Just Zeb is over here with Zab and Zeb will be the dominant standing for this certain team, where Zeb and Zisma just got exited from the lobby. So I like to just heartbreak, since I'm missing them in this match. But for the last match, the very only fragger for this very team was our player none other than Zeb. She did a very beautiful class, so I'm having hope on her to which make them more confident. Okay guys, that will be the very true fact. Only 50 seconds left in this very present scenario to go for the stage of the zone. We are being prepared, and in this very present situative concern, zone is being converted in less than 40 seconds. By now, let's just see that what we're gonna be managing out. Okay guys, by this time only 20 seconds left in this very present scenario. EA got the center of the zone at this present momentum with 4M. The zone will be converted in less than 14 seconds, less than 10 seconds by now to be. I'm really excited to see the shifting. Where does the zone rely on? Which teams will be advantaged by the zone, and that only team will be our team 4M, and that was a hard shift. We must have to say that, since most of the teams are outside the zone in this very present scenario, the zone just destroyed the very plan of team EA and 4M. By this time, since they have got the center, and they are hoping for the shifting on their side, which becomes totally different than their thought. At this momentum, only 1 minute and 40 seconds left for the situational difficulties that gonna be starting because of the zone, and RYU G is trying to make herself fully healed by using that certain medikit at this present momentum. One of the players has been taken down by Sweetie for the team C1. Melody have got 2 frag, whereas Boila got 2, but Sweetie also started her the very killing mission job, as she got a frag from her side for her team. As by now to be, Kulan is the only one player who haven't got any of the frag points yet, but I'm really sure of that she will gonna be collecting the frags as the game moves ahead. Since there are availability of the very numerous players, the lobby is huge by this time. Only one team that got exited from the lobby will be our team KATZEYE, which has been exited by the team none other than team C1 themselves, while Wisdom is just getting moving with that the very vehicle approach at in this very present situation for the team number 18, who will clearly see the team so-called EA at this area, whereas the very first player has been knocked out for the team 4, and Elias also got knocked in place. Last 3 players standing in this very present situation, they have got 4 kills, whereas 2 frag has been contributed or collected by the players so-called BLIZ. Yes, have got 1, and Maria just got 1. The healing up job need to get started for Maria also at this very present momentum. Only 15 seconds left in this very present scenario to go for it, and one of the player for the team VAL just got knocked and faced the champion team for the very last match. Revengel was our team, none other than team Val, but by this time they haven't got any of the frag points. Moreover, they got casualty of a player, which is really hard to believe in this very present momentum for this very team to just look after it. Only SASSY is taking out a frag out of here at this very present situation from where the team SASSY is shooting from. I don't know the exact area, but where was the team SASSY, brother, at this momentum? So there was the team SASSY with the very first kill and trying to go RYU that will be knocked by only SASSY herself. This will be the second kill by her side, and she was or is the only fragger for this pretty team in this very prison situation, since she is the only one to grab 2 frag for her team rather than her 3 of the player haven't had got any of the frag yet for the team C1. It is being a very difficult situation to handle it out. At the first stage they haven't exited the very first team from the lobby, that will be KATZEYE, and moreover to be in by since 2 of the player got exited and third one just got finished out by Val. And last place standing will be a Kruzan, none other than her, while Wisdom got knocked out, so that the revival need to be done on time. 1 10 seconds left for that. EA is just looking after here, trying to go for the constant search, but the Poishui also facing some sort of search against her. But 𝐒𝐿𝐿, what was she doing on that such an open area? Since she do have had known one of her player has already got knocked out, then that was such a risky movement that 𝐒𝐿𝐿 just take out at that momentum. That reflex was really hard to do at this prison momentum. Paisu do that healing up job on time, and then after that go for the search and make that 𝐒𝐿𝐿 knock, and it is really hard to manage the revival over here since the zone has already been converted into zone 4th. But team are definitely gonna be trying for the revival as the highest number advantage as the chance of winning the very match. Yes, that will be the very thing. Except those 3 will be the very fact. Yeah, 4M Missage, yes, is over here. 28 players and 10 teams are available at this prison momentum for the team EA. Last place standing since 3 of the player already got exited from the lobby. Whereas JC had got 1 frag for her team by her side, but rather than her, 2 of the players RE and Bablinks got exited without any of the frag points. Moreover, to be Paisui had got off frag for her team as well, and she is the very last representative of the only sole survival for the team, and she is responsible for the is and everything that gonna be happening for the team in the future, the coming future in this map. She is the last hope for the team. She is the last hope, and she is the only responsible body by now to convert any of the points for her team. And she definitely gonna be trying hard to make this game on her side. Moreover to be, if she doesn't do that, so her main priority will be to get into that certain hashtag 8 in order to get such points on her side. But what was she doing at this time? Okay, she has gotten the shear down. Where she is heading to, I don't know exactly. Only SASSY got exited over here for this team. One of the player, the very sole contributor in terms of frag, has already got exited, whereas she has contributed 3 frag by her side. Unje SASSY, Sway SASSY, and Bam SASSY will be the 3 women standing. Haven has to go for the shots but haven't been through it. Anna just got knocked out by Lucy herself. One of the player Bam SASSY just got knocked out at this prison situation. For the team ER, Elsa is at a very low SP, and the healing up job has already been started. Bam SASSY just got exited at this very point, and one of the player for the team had got into a very low SP, but I guess she had done the healing up job, but she will be the last player available for the team. But I was wrong. She is the only one at this very momentum to get knocked in finish, but not one. Elias also got finished up, but Maria is outside of the zone, and it is really hard to survive outside of the zone of the stage 5 since the zone is really dead, and she's making some sort of difficult situation against Esports. 3 of the player already got knocked out, so there will be the ability of the very last place standing for the team HORAA Esports, and that will be our player 4, none other than HORAA, and she's one of the fine fragger as I know yesterday from the SSG matches. She's one of the consistent, one of the non-panic member from the team. As I have to say that after looking after the matches in this very present situation, that will be the very thing. Let's get ready in this very present situation. How they're gonna be managing out the very battle. The battle should propose need to be looked after by now. Player for HORAA also got exited from the lobby. They got exited at hashtag 10 with only 1 point. That is also the very fragging point for the team 4M. They are doing really great. They have got 11 frag, which is double digit kill points for them to have had. For the team RE, last 3 minutes standing, one of the players for the Spirit team has already got exited. Moreover, to be they have got only one frag for them to have, and that has been contributed by the player so-called Fine Seed KB herself. Let's get moving with the very vehicle approach. They have it has to get with that in this very present scenario, which with the team to grab this game second inner, that is a very questionable factor to have at in this very present situation. And this time we have to go for the another stage of the zone. That will be our stage 6 where Misa Jias got knocked out. Yeah, Mufar just got knocked out at this very present, very concern. For the team Jias, Zeb is over here. Yeah, Nutride is also there. And also Zeb at on with a very low battle. That makes a complete finish. 1 to 12 seconds left in this very present scenario. This is the stage 5, so we have to go for the another stage of the zone. That will be stage 6. Val Wisdom is over here, trying to looking after each and every teams that they could ever see. This will be a very fine angle for Wisdom to knock that player out, but see, definitely gonna be regretting to miss such a fine opportunity at this time. But yeah, see how that got another or the chances as well for the team Ari. It is really hard to go to the zone since it is really a open area for the team Val. Same situation, but they are trying to take the zone. They are not defending themselves. Moreover, they are attacking in order to get such a frag win from their side. And the very first job to clear out will be clear outing the team number 17 Ari from the lobby in order to go safely to the zone for the team Val as well. Last one standing the very champion team for the very first team. We are have got the zone, but at what cost? At this curse to be exposed out for the team Val, but trying to be act nonchalant by doing that smoke vision blurring job at this momentum. Ari getting into the very zone, but last standing is over there, I guess. And yes, guys, last standing for the team has already been killed by Sophia. No Pride is on very low HP. Mufa just got knocked out. 2v2 battle. Team Val able to pick out this game in a draw as a second. Let's go. 8 kills has been already picked out by this time, and they are going straight forward in order to fight against them. Last one will standing 2v2 battle will be holding here soon. Sophia is at on that offense side, and No Pride is over here, totally at an odd angle, but she is going openly, whereas Sophia just got knocked out. And I guess this will be the second inner for the team. None other than, yes guys, No Pride. Yes, he also got exited from the lobby, and this will be the second inner of the day in a row by the team, none other than Val, and that will be the greatest comeback for this team to have had. They have had got 11 frags and 10 point as a placement, so altogether they have got 21 pointed match. First match was 16 pointer and second was 21 pointer, and that was really fabulous. And the very second game has already been finished. I will meet you at the very next game. That will be the game number 3. If you are new to the very channel, yes guys, please make sure the like button, subscribe button, attend this very present situation, and that will be the thing. We'll be right back after a break. Make sure the like button and subscribe button. We'll be right back. बच्चा बच्चा खेल्ने हो ठुलो मान्छे
कुन बच्चा हार्ने
सबै बच्चा ठुलो कोही खेल्दैन ओके गाइज the very game has been already started. EA Poise just got knocked out by VAL Voided himself. Not himself, but hot self, yes. Everyone from here is our goals, so that there will only be any him. Only me and the rule maker. We are boys rather than that. Is in every others were goals here. So yeah, guys, 50 players are over here at this present momentum to talk about it. And let's see how they're gonna be managing the battle. That is the very thing. The looting of propose has already been started in this very present situation. They are just looting out in this very present situation. Concern very present scenario to go for it. Ever has to go with that. Only 44 seconds left in this very present scenario to go for the another stage of the zone. The looting of propose has already been stated and started for the team. They are just looting out the essential loots that they really needs. And the desirable loots that they get are being picked up over here as like that. Only 24 seconds left in this very present scenario. The looting of job has been already started and they are doing the same in this very present situation. Only 50 players and we have 13 teams in this very present situation. How they're gonna be managing out the very battle, let's just see that. Only 5 seconds left in this very present scenario. Haber has to go with that. This is the very stage 1 and another stage zone will be our stage 2. Let's just get moving straightforwardly. Val Wisdom is over here. They have got that vehicle on a line. Let's get moving with that, the very vehicle approach, and that will be the very fact. So let's get moving with that. Only 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in this very present scenario to cover it. Let's get moving with that for the team 4M. 4 minutes standing. KATZEYE is over here. SSC Contrain have had managed out or knock at this space, and for the team KATZEYE, one of the player KATZEYE already got exited by this period time. sxsq is over here and trying to go for the grenade at this very present momentum, trying to get closer over there at in this space. Okay guys, sxsq Croton have got back in this very present scenarios. That was the decision that she have to take strictly, because it is really hard to be an opponent fight at that current momentum. And there is 1v3 clear cut. Let's go for the 1v3. Okay, but no, Jimmy just got converted into very low HP, almost in dot HP. The healing of job has already been started for this certain team to call it as. Getting ready with the very shotgun re again. Let's get down. Let's go for the battle. This will be 1-2, but no, sadly Ginny just got knocked out, and the player that the Ginny knocked has already got that revival done on time. So that rather than that, we have had 47 players and 13 teams available as it is. How they're gonna be managing out the very game. The recall job has been already started off. आज नेटै चले होइन सबैजना तिहारमा घर भएर यस्तो भएको युजर धेरै भयो. Yes, this one is over here. Ever has to go with that, and straightly she is being ahead of it. Only 2 minutes left in this very present scenario to go for the another stage of the zone. Players are getting knocked out. KATZEYE Dwayne just got knocked out at this space, and that will be the very finishing touch as well. The recall job need to be done on time for the team KTZ. At on the very first match, they were the very first team, not first but second match, they were the very first team to get exited from the lobby. They have has to get out of this as soon as possible. Let's just get up to the sides. Only 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this very present scenario to go for that. This is the very stage 1, and we have to go for the another stage of the zone. C1 Boila already got knocked in finish at the space, and rather than that, 3 players are available over here, and Haber has to go with that very Molly. One of the player Cats Molly just got knocked out at the space, and Kulan just got knocked out as well. The revival need to be done on time, so let's just get moving with that. Only 1 minute and 5 seconds left in this very present scenario. As I have to talk about that, this is the very stage 1, and another stage of the zone only are none other than stage 2 itself. The recording job has been done successfully by Sweetie, and she is just moving ahead by this time. Only 48 seconds left in this very present scenario to go for it.
And another stage of the zone will be stage 2, which gonna be converting in only 40 seconds. And where was that fight being included? For the team Val, yes, for the team Val, players are getting knocked out. At in this very present situation, Wisdom got knocked out. Hampton just got finished at this very present space, which was not so good for the team. And yes, by the time Violet is over here, she has already been to the recall center in order to recall the player out. Wisdom also got finished off for the team EA last, not last, but 3 women teams are there on the side or on the line. As you need to talk, be ready. Just looking after the enemies, but haven't gone for the swords. For the team 4am, Elise got knocked out at the center of the zone. As this team is going against the team none other than team ER. ER versus team 4am. The battle has already been begun. The very first frag has been, our first raid has been taken out by No Fright, and that makes the finish. And in the very last match of Miramar, they have got into #2. But by this time, what will their results? Let's just say that for the team VAL, it is a very serious situation for them to have at, since they are the champion for the 2 of the matches. But this is the third one where they got exited with literally 0 points. They haven't got any of the flags and they haven't got into this clearly means that they got exited with nothing and no points at all. And the looting of job has already been started. 120 seconds left in this very present scenario. As I have to talk about that, this is the very stage 2 and we have to go for the another stage of the zone, that will be stage 3 after some period of time. And that is the true fact. The planning process has already been started. She and Bhoila have got into the fight against EARE, and that makes a finishing touch as well. C1 Bhoila Bhoila and something like that. The vantage applying process has been already started for this team, and this is the very stage 2. So we have to go for the another stage of the zone as well. That will be our stage 4. Only 1 minute left for the time. But sadly, Babbling just got knocked out at this space, and last 3 women standing. Babbling just got finished up as well. The balance applying process has already been started in this very present situation concern. Only 1 minute, and by this time less than that. This is the very stage 2. We have to go for the another stage of the zone, that will be stage 3, sure to be. Sue Melody just got knocked out at this space. Last 3 women are over here. The bandage applying process has been already executed by the team C1, and Sweetie is doing that healing up job. This will be the shot against C1. Players are getting knocked out. Moreover, to I guess for the team C1, last place standing, not last, but 2 minutes standing will be our Sweetie and Bhoila. Sweetie is getting ready that the very grenade could be able to go for it, and she's going for that. But I didn't think so for a connection. But I was wrong at this moment. I think that player was on the very inside of that certain room, but she was outside of that, where the net projectile got her on time. But moreover, C1 Sweetie able to recall her player who just got exited from the lobby, and successfully they are add on the stronger era by being 4 men in this case. Rather than that, the zone is being shifted over and over by the time. This is the very stage start. We have to go for the another stage of the zone by time of only a minute. 44 players are still available. Were 12 teams. Only team that got fully exited was our team BAL, who was the champion team for 2 consecutive matches. That was our Irwangal and Miramar, but by this game they got exited without any of the points. But that doesn't matter at all, I guess, as compared to their both of the games. So it was really fabulous. Okay, they don't have to lose their consistency in this prison situation. Yeah, Sophia is over here. No Pride have got the very first frag for the team. One of the player already got knocked in, finished for the team. We got knocked in, finished at that space as well, and that is the very fact that we must need to consider at in this case. Okay, guys, ER is over here. Ben SASSY for the team. Players are getting knocked out. HORAA Esports is over here. So let's just get ready for that. We must have to be ready in this very prison situation. Constant sorts are just hearing them out in this very prison scenario. It is being some sort of hard and hard situation to look after it. I must have to say that in this very present situation, let's just get moving with that. And yes guys, player 1 HORAA is over here. Babblings got finished up by C1. Team C1 Sweetie got knocked out. The revival activity started on time. Player 1 HORAA also got knocked out at this space. And we have to talk about the first player, but never mind. Many of the players are playing strongly, but by this point who is winning the battle? I don't know. It is really confusing. I guess last place standing for the team player ONYX Esports, and see the very low HP, but he's trying to have that. Okay, nice one. But let's see. He's able to make out a clutch, but that was hard. The Tiger Strap got her on the open, so that was bad for her to be. But that was fate. That was her destiny. And SASSY could able to revival her two of the players who just got knocked out but haven't finished yet. Haven't get finished yet, and that was a fact. To call it as the healing absorb habit has already been done out in this case. So let's just get ready. Okay, early SASSY is over here. 37 overall players and 10 teams were over here. Early SASSY are just moving on. Only a minute and 15 seconds left. This is the very stage 4, and we have to go for the another stage of the game. That will be our stage 5. So let's just go for it. The energy drink taking job has already been started at this case. Only 1 minute and 2 seconds left. And let's just get moving. KATZEYE just got knocked out at this space. And for the team Catch, 2 of the players got knocked out. Last 2 minutes standing, Ayus and Norb will be the dominant standing. The healing absorb habit has already been started for the team KSC. Johnny is over here just looking after it as RYU got knocked out at the space. And last 2 minutes standing for this very certain team. Ayus and Norb will be the dominant standing since Modi just got knocked and finished at this of the very situation. Okay, and at that party, KATZEYE and Norb are going together. They are just refueling the vehicle. This is the very stage 4, and we are going for the another stage of the zone. That will be our constant shots. 35 overall players and 10 teams were over here by now. And for now, that is a very true fact that we must need to consider at in this very space and being ready. This will be the shots against the SSSQ. One of the player, I guess they have managed the knocked as well. Uzi just got knocked out by the team ER. For the team ER 4 minutes standing, they have got a single frag by this time. And trying to go for the team OM. Able to go for it and trying to go for that. Okay guys, with the shotgun, Boila is doing some sort of cruelty job, but I guess Boila also got exited by this time. Last one standing for the team Cats also, they got exited with only 1 frag and at an Aztec 9, so they only got a frag point in this very match as well. But the healing absorb has been already started. 29 players and 8 teams were over here, and in this situation Haber has to go with that. Haber has to get moving. Yes, have had facing some sort of shots against them to have had the energy drink consuming job has already been started at on this very present situation becomes on only 1 minute and 17 seconds left. And this is the very stage 5, and we have to go for the another stage of the zone. That will be our stage 6. No pride is over here. SSSQ Uzi was on that area. Quarantine is also on the downside area. Let's get ready with the grenade. Being ready with that, but this grenade could able to damage herself. Yes, I was right. The damage was personal for her to have had because of her own need that has been thrown out by on her own hand. Okay, Dwayne just got knocked out. The revival will be hard since the very skill players. He also got knocked out. Yeah, Krisa is here to trying that revival. but Kisa will also be facing some sort of surge if the spray line will stop at all. But yeah, that got stopped, and Kisa could able to save a player and herself from this momentum, but not like for more. In this case, also got spray. The constant spray is getting in all at once, but they are just getting back in this very pleasant momentum. The shots were constant for them to have at 24 second left for the next stage of the zone, and the decision I guess was to just leave that player outside the zone to die, and rather than that, other three players are going into the very same vehicle for the zone. We are just moving out from here. Let's get closer for the team. RE player are getting knocked out, but the revival was easier for them to have had since they got the zone. They got the numbers advantage. They got a compounded area. Here Sophia just got knocked out. Last one is standing for the team, while Sophia also knocked one of the players for the team. KATZEYE for the team RYU. That will be the squad finished by the team none other than team JS. They are doing really fine. Last 6 teams are competing for the chicken dinner, whereas for the team ER players are getting knocked out. Last one is standing for the spirit team, and I guess the revival will be little hard in this situation to make it out, since Sophia is at on such open area. Moreover, she is outside the zone. Last 5 team left, since I guess that has got 6 teams left. Will be the team. This was the team. I don't know. I guess SSSQ was the second team. Players are getting knocked out. REC and Kulan is going for the constant shots, but couldn't manage any of the fruitful damage or fruitful results against them to have had. For the team 4M, players are getting knocked out. For the team RE, they have 4 players standing where they have had got 2 frag, but 2 of the frag has been contributed by the solo players, so called NIKK. And as guys, they are the only one team to have had ace of the zone. Rather than that, no any teams got the zone at this place. But team JS, it will only be that hard, I guess, to get a zone, and they just have to move with time, and they have to make out a certain smoke cover earlier than to be moved in like that. Only 28 seconds left for and are completely outside the zone. They are trying to just recover one of the player Luki, and they will definitely have to think about the zone as soon as possible. The healing up job, the recoverable job has been already done, but healing up job just been started and haven't done it already. Only 10 seconds left. They have to follow the same procedure as like I already told that, the smoke and movement job. This will be the last option to look after that. ER Mufar will be the last standing for the team. The very team who got hashtag 2 in the very last match. By the spirit time, they are at an hashtag 5, but last in the list player is only available at this space. Program directly getting into the very zone by this time, as finally for the PC and players, numerous number of players are taken down. Last place standing will be Kulan. She is also outside the zone. She is trying to make herself filled at this moment. For the team 4M, Misa GS got knocked out, but the revival helper has already been started. 14 players and 5 teams were over here. Kulan just got exited outside the very zone, which was not so fine thing to call it as. Rito is over here, whereas Anaki will be the solo fragger for the team, since she is the only one to grab out frag for the team, which is cool. Just manage or knock against the team 4M. Last 4 teams are competing to make out that are you also getting some sort of short pressure against the team JS. One of the players just got knocked out, but Maria for the team 4M just got finished up as well, and 4M is facing some sort of difficulties since another one player Lucy also getting knocked out, and it is really hard to make that revival down on time, so that they have to just forget about the another one player Luki, and they have to just consider for domination right now. Okay guys, that was a fact. It's place 7 and we are going for the another one. I guess for the team JS, they have had 4 players standing, but it is really hard zone for them to have that, but they have to utilize the smoke on time. I think this will be a lit to do that, so but yeah, they are surviving somehow and healing up in this manner. And okay, I am expecting shots from 4M, as like I mentioned out. Arise is giving some sort of shots. Misa just got knocked outside the zone. Okay, trying to go for the shots, but that player was also outside the very zone. Last two teams available, and Ari is more probably to get the chicken dinner down on their side. But let's just see that. Last moment standing for the team JS. Moreover, the revival will be done. Then they can be converted into 4-man standing at this corner space. The revival job, however, has already been started. The open reviving has been done for both of the player, as we can say that, and the healing of job need to be get started on time. Let's see which will be the team to grab out this kill leader. 4v4 battle are being executed at this time. If they have had certain cover, then it will be some sort of easier job to make it out, but sadly Spidey managed that one knock. Okay, nice one. Equal trade in this case for the team JS. Zip got finished with Spidey in the words of revival. Let's get ready. This will be the fine grenade against fine sheet. C has been converted into very low SP, but this will be the second player down. JS are showing their game and aggression at the last hit. This is really necessary. Nice one. Cities and dot SP. I guess this grenade will work out. And as like I mentioned out, last player standing for the team and going for the chicken. Yes, guys, and the team, none other than Team Zeus got this beautiful chicken dinner on their side with a 9 number elimination. And as we have to totalize the points, this will be 19-pointer match for them to have it. But RE, nice try. They got exited with 6 frag and at the NASA 2, so 12 points for them to have it. Top fragger will be our Voila, and this was our second last match, and last match will be Ringle, so get ready for that. We'll be right back after our break. Okay, guys, the very last match has been already started, and the last match will be our none other than the map of itself, the very favorite map for most of the teams, Wrangle. This match has been already started with 50 players and 13 teams at in space, and the looting up job has been already started. 2 minutes and 26 seconds left in Spirit Prison scenario, and the looting up job has been already started at this point. They are just getting up. The looting of job need to be done on time. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the spirit prison situated. Concern Lipurka is here for the team ER. Try to go for the swords and getting ready with that. The very near the IS clan is at in that area, just looting out the gun. And one of the players for the team C and Boiler just got knocked out. That was not so fine, but by this time ER is winning, but yes guys, C1 also have had a comeback by knocking the very same two players for the team ER as well, but ER are really clever. They got a kill, then after that have had gone for the revival. Moreover to be the very first casualty for the team C1, but they are completely recover. There are two of the players, whereas one of the player got already exited, but by now to be Melody also got the very first kill, so both of the teams are in equal trade. This is the very stage 1. We have to go for that stage of the zone by the time of 1 minute and 20 seconds and something like that. Aber has to get ahead of that. See, and Melody is over here. Let's just move in. 1 minute and 18 seconds left in Spirit Prison. So I did talk about that and look after it. Let's just get up. ER Mufar is at in that area. The bandage flying process Haber has already been executed on this time. Only 1 minute left. This is the very stage 1, so another stage of the zone will be our stage 2. So get ready for that. Share is trying to go for the shot, and that will be the nice knock to Sophia herself. Last one standing. One of the player, No Pride, already got knocked and finished at this very space for the team 4M as well. 4M Maria Zias is over here. Misa Zias and Allied Zias with Lucky Zias were over here. CN Melody is here at this time. Haber has to move ahead by this very presence is very concerned. CN Melody is over here. Let's just get closer. EA Poisui is over here. CN Melody is over here at this time. For Maria Zias Haber knocked out one of the player Ali, and that make a finish. Another one player also got finished at the space for the team 4M. 4 minutes standing, where the very first kill has been picked by the player Maria, and another one by Luki. Herself, Misa and Elias are here without any of the frag points. This is the very stage 1, so we have to go for the another stage of the zone. That will be stage 2. So yes guys, we must have to be ready at this space, and I have to mention out that one fact that this is the very stage 1, and we have to go for the another stage of the zone. That will be stage 2. Okay guys, only 46 players, 13 teams were over here. In the drop of HORAA, there are no any teams. Yesterday, in the very last match, Cats come over here for the drop classes, but not now. They're at on the real size area, and they're just getting moved ahead. I guess they will face the very class with the team so-called SQ as said in the area for the city. One of the player for the spirit team had already been to ruins and had actually for the this will be shot, and that will be the first knock, and definitely fun to play. There's the constant shots that makes some sort of difficulties to have at, but the very first kill has been already picked out by the team, and the very first casualty has been faced out by the team, none other than Cats themselves. Lily got finished rather than her. 3 of the players are available over here and trying to go for the shots, but haven't been through it. Only 3 minutes left for the team ER. Elsa just got knocked out at this point. Where the where is Elsa? Here is C. So C is just taking the lead in the very straight. Our last split standing will be at Mufar. She also faced that grenade, and yeah, they did it. In the revenge of one player, they have had killed overall squad for the enemy team. Team ER, they got exited from the lobby, and Cats did a very great job as like the team C1 one of the player ribbons need to be taken out by the team cats, whereas they have had killed the whole squad for that, and that was a very good revenge for the teammate. And okay, let's just get ready. Cat's ass is over here. Let's just get moving with that. The very vehicle approach at in this very present scenario, how they're gonna be managing over the very match. That will also be the very thing to just look after it and talk about. And let's just get moving with that. Cat's ice is over here at in this very present. It's very concerned to look after that. 1 minute and 50 seconds left. 30th player are over here. The very next zone will be up in a minute and 40 seconds. Okay guys, only 1 minute and 30 seconds left at this current space or time. Okay guys, Kaz Ice is over here. Third not Ice but S. AYS as S. Yes, that was a true name that I just pronounced it. For the team, HORAA Esports, 4 players standing, 4 players stand by position on. See, I'll go. I'm not talking to you. आज को दिन में राम्रो भयो हैन यो टिमलाई ले जस्ट होप कि लास्ट गेम आफ्नो साइड गरेर एउटा भनौँ न राम्रो एन्डिङ दिउन् आजको दिनको लागि बाँकी लास्ट त अझै बाँकी छ RYU टिम गटिन्छु द भेरी फाइट against the team 4am. One of the player has already got knocked out. Trying for the finish, but that is not being worked out. She just smoked and have had already started for the revival drop. Now they are was put short, stand knock and try for the finish, but haven't done that. Maria is being ready. Okay guys, 138 players and 11 teams were over here. This will be the finish for the team RYU. 2 of the player already got knocked in. Finish, not knocked in, finish. One of the player was absent. And another one player, Jamie Jones, just got finished up. 37 player and 11 teams were available. This was the grenade against Misa Sajias. But that projectile was nice, but unable to sustain some decent damages as well. But getting ready with another one by the Misa that also couldn't able to deal any of the fine damage against the enemy team. This goes the swords and that would be enough. Last place standing is here. RYU IC will be the last place standing. It's constant swords and IC have had also got that finish on time. Player 3 HORAA just got knocked out at this space. Last player player 2 HORAA. KATZEYE is on that offset area. KATZEYE is over here. That player also got finished off. Player 4 HORAA, player 3 HORAA also got exited, so that I could say that overall team HORAA got exited from the lobby. Last 9 teams are competing with each other for the last match for the team KATZEYE, 4 players standing for the Spirit team. There is aren't a single good game to have had this day. The painkiller has been already used out in order to get properly. Okay guys, Case has just got knocked out. The revival job need to be started on time. And just even Melody also got knocked out at this space. Last room is standing, we're over here. Okay guys, Kulan just got exited. Rather than that, 3 player available, whereas one of the player has got knocked out, but one of the player Boila is really fat, but Sweetie unable to go for that revival if she want to, and it will be risks, but yeah, what should be risks lead to results. Let's just get ready. Okay, scene is over here. Hopefully standing, whereas 2 of the flag has been contributed or collected by a single player, Keisa, and 1 from Genie, whereas Dhoni and Swan is here with any of the flag points collected by themselves. Only 26 players were over here at on the current space to talk about it, and I'm personally hoping for the best for the Spirit team to have had a beautiful second end on their line. So let's expect a good game for them to have had. Okay guys, then after that we have had 8 teams left. The zone is being converted or shifting in sort of 3 seconds, 3 to 1. Let's see the shifting, for which I'm also excited, and that shifting was well calculated as a centric zone. As for the team JS, 3 of the player already got knocked out, and the fight was against team SASSY. 2 of the player for this Spirit team had got knocked out as well. Team Val are also coming closer for the battlefield Proprietor. Let's get ready for that. Okay, this man just got knocked out at this space. And let's just get ready. They've also got exited from the lobby at this very current point, and that was not so good thing to be. 22 player, 7 teams were over here. Let's just go with the very regular approach. Unji just got knocked out at this space. The revival habit has already been started. And the revival need to be started on time, as I have to talk about that not later on, but by now. Okay guys, the revival job just had been done out. Bandage playing process has been already started for this certain team, and only 40 seconds left. This is a very stress too, so we have to go for the another one as well. So when Sassy is just performing out the very certain bandage out job, in this case for the Spirit team, no any player faced any of the casualty yet, but have got a squad finished by themselves. Last 7 teams left. For the team Val, Wisdom got knocked out. Last 3 players standing. The revival need to be started on time, so that let's see that
PL Bolt is at on that certain area because coming closer for the revival job. Only 3 seconds. If this is the very stage start, we have to go for the next stage of the zone. That will be stage 4th. Kesa is over here. To kill has been contributed by the solo player Kesa. Then after that, Zenny Man is out. 1 frag for the team. Let's go for the constant shot. 21 over a players. 16 player over here. Trying to go for the constant shots to make out a certain difficulties to have at only a minute left. This is the very stage start, so we have to go for the next stage of the zone as well. Kesa is at on very low SP. On this particular momentum, it is being some sort of hard and hassle job to do that. So for the team Val, 4 players standing here. Dice is just got finished up by the player 4am Esports. They have got 8 kills, whereas 6 of the frag has been solely contributed by the player Maria. She's doing really great. Top fragger for the team in the lobby. And 1:20 left in this very present scenario, and we are going for the next stage of the zone. That will definitely be the another stage as the stage 4th. Are you guys really excited to see that where the zone does rely on, or where will be the shifting? I'm really excited to see that which team will be favored out by the zone, or it will be a hard shift and goes like Rozook. Let's just see that. Are you guys really excited to see that? If you ask me, then I'm really very excited, and that zone was on that are shifted as 3 of the team has been favored up by the zone, rather than that 4 of the teams by this time, since Poem already got into the very zone. They have to get inside the zone as soon as possible. They are going straightly to open side of the Yasuna Poliana. I just guessed that. So Lucy is heading on the front line. She had already got here safely without any HP loss by now, and the decision is like to be a relay on this area of Sniper Tower and the stuff over here. Lucy is the only player to get in over here at the time. Rather than that, SASSY has to get into the very zone as soon as possible. They have got 4 kills and they got into the stack 5, so they could able to get that certain and 6 points on their side. So that will be really impressive in this very present situation. Only 50 seconds left. This is the very stage 4, and we have to go for the another stage of the zone by the time of only 40 seconds left in this very present situation. 20 players and 5 teams over here have us to go with that the very vehicle approach at this current momentum. So SASSY is facing some sort of shots out from the team Val. They are sorting the team SASSY out the zone, assaulting the team SASSY outside the zone by being inside the zone or at a higher ground than them. Okay guys, let's just get ready for that. Only 7 seconds left in this very present scenario, and let's see which teams will able to grab out this skin second. Front line, she have already got here safely. Okay guys, let's just get ready for that. Only 50 seconds left in this very present scenario, and Wisdom is being ready with the very grenade. Will she able to go for it? Make it work out. I just come the shots. Wisdom got knocked out. Constant shots, and that makes a complete finish. 3 players standing. Amber has to go with that the very vehicle approach. Only 22 seconds left. BL Boilet is over here. Only 17 seconds left. Only 10 seconds left for the team RE. Players are and that downside. Only 17 seconds and less than that. 4, 3, 2, and this will be our stage 5 to call it as. Have I already converted into this? Chaos is over here. For this spirit team, have I already contributed or collected 3 frag for the team, whereas 2 frag has been contributed by Kisa. Hodge, 19 players and 5 teams were over here. KSC Dhoni is over here at this very point, whereas one of the players Genie just got knocked out at this very current stage of the time. The revival need to be restarted on time.
So they have already been doing that. And we have to talk about the team so-called 4M. Lucy is being ready with the grenade and have already gone with that, but couldn't able to deal any of the fine damages against them to Habad. But they are being ready. And being ready with the grenade, just throwing that out on the space, but couldn't able to dig out a fine connection against that player. Let's get ready. Last 5 teams and 18 players are over here. Okay, and for MCGS is at on this side. Val Nominten is over here, and Val Nominten is here at in this very present situation. And okay guys, last 5 teams were over here for the team RE. Last place standing. 3 of the player already got exited at in this place, which was nice to see that, and that makes a finish. KATZEYE are over here. They have got 4 kills. 2 frag from Kaisa, 1 from Swan, and another one from Ginny, and that is how they collected the kills for the team Val. Last 3 minutes standing, Wisdom already got knocked and finished at this very good mistake at the time, so is SASSY in the squad for the team. They have already got 5 kills. And let's get moving. Constant shots, and that makes him knock. So SASSY also got knocked out. Early SASSY will be the last standing, and early SASSY also got exited from the lobby at on this current point, which was not so good. Only 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Val Nominten is over here. They have got 2 frags. Violet and Lilica were over here. Wisdom got finished. So 3 women standing, trying to go with the grenade, but haven't been through it. That will be knocked by this player. We are also trying for the last chicken. They have already got 2 chicken in a single day out of the 4 matches, and they are also trying for this match as well. But the very last match, which was the map of Rondo, that was really bad for them, as they have to get first exit without any other points. So far that was really not fine game, but by this time one teams that have a fine space number advantage in the zone was the team Val, but 4M is facing a really bad situation over here, as by now to be they have a fine space of that certain area at the first stage, but that converted over here, so that they definitely have had to come over here. And at the time one of the player already got knocked in place, and that was our player none other than MAEBAAN. The revival need to be done. The healing up job has already been started by after the recovery phase done for the team Esports. I guess 3 minutes standing. Wisdom just got finished up. And have a nice to with the grenade. KATZEYE have had 4 minutes standing. Okay, Val have had got 2 kills, and that and I guess this will be the third kill if she have had some sort of that will be more than good. Trying to go for the constant source to have had a fine ammo. But that was really a challenging part for the enemy players. Void is also knocking out certain players and grabbing some sort of kills, but Nominten need to get started revived on time, so that is the very fine fact to call it as. And in this very present situation, how they gonna be managing out the very battle? Let's just see that. Last 2 minutes time. Okay guys, let's just get ready for that. In this very present scenario, 7 players and 3 teams are available in this current point. How they gonna be managing out? Trying for the knock, but couldn't able to do that. So, but they are going constantly on their own. That will be the nice knock. The also got knocked out at this space, and somehow team B is ruling over the lobby, but not by now, as the last player is has already converted into a very low ammo. Rookie is at on this space, and the ammo need to be dropped for her. I guess Lily have to drop that ammo for her, But the revival has been already started, and I think this is a very fine decision made out by them. But another one grenade also coming over them for the finish, but couldn't able to connect it. As like, okay, I'm gonna go for the shots, but no, that reload got her. Aber has to be ready at this very current stage. The revival has already been started. Sadly, Nitin also got knocked out 2v2 battle. Team Val versus Team KATZEYE. Who will be the winner? Let's see. Can Val able to get 3 chicken dinner among 4 of the matches? I just think that's so. Since the very first player case also got knocked out, last place standing 1v2 will be the battle that is need to be making out by the player KATZEYE Dwayne. Since don't have had any of the facts yet, so it is really hard to be confident enough in order to go for that 1v2. But no, she have shown her skills. She have started proving me wrong at this momentum. But what was Dwayne doing? But she got a reflex at that point, and that will be the very fine game. And video winner second has been done by the team Val. They had got 3 chicken in a row. Not in a row, but 1 game east. That was the map of Rondo. But moreover, for this very game, they have got 18-pointer match. Maria just will be the top player with 6 pack. Thank you so much for watching till the very end. Bye bye. Take care. मेरो झुप्लाई झुप्पाउने ऐना रहेछ है पहिलो नगि के बनाऊँ त म आउँछु है मम्मी 9:30 बजीतिर खुल्ला पैसा आएर 20-30 को मम्मी जिते भने जिते हारे भने हारे अस्ति जितेकै हो कति जितेको रे मम्मी It's more risky. Go to the road. Somebody go. Bye bye, that is it. कि हारेर आउँछ कि जितेर आउँछ